Stafford, and we are back again with Season 3 in the K5 Championships in the late model stocks here at a great short track in Stafford. Should be a lot of fun. They're finishing up Heat 2. I am in Heat 3. Nick started on pole in Heat 1 and led every lap and won that one. Though I think everyone is going to make it this week, just with the lower car number, or lower participants. So I don't think there's going to even be a B main, so after Heat 3, we'll go right into a warm-up and then be ready to go, I think, which should be fun. And a little different this time, we got 120 laps. But previous races we've done 150 or 100, so that should shake it up a bit. I think tire saving is going to be a little bit more important in this one than it would be in the 100-lap races. And hopefully we can get the whole race recorded and not have the mic go out right in the middle of the feature like it did at Concord. Had a great race at Concord. Was talking that whole time, didn't have any idea the mic wasn't recording, but thankfully I've gotten that replaced and it seems to be working pretty well, and I think the quality is a little bit better. That was the race for the final transfer spot for the top 4 if there was a transfer, but there isn't. Make sure we got our heat race set in. We're in heat race number 3. Chad's on pole. We got Colton in here in 3rd. Dylan, Nicholas, Nick King, Kevin, Tracy starting in dead last. So we'll see how quickly he comes up and passes us. I tried his set out. He shared a set with everyone, and it felt good. But it had that weird force feedback thing that his first one had that I'm just not used to. So I didn't think I should run that, being not used to it. It was really loose off the corner for me. So I tried my Concord set, which was my Irwindale set, and I just made a couple quick modifications, and it felt pretty good, I think. The heat set's a little bit tight, and the feature set is a little bit loose. So we'll have to keep an eye on that, but I think it will be drivable and fairly competitive, though Stafford's not one of my better tracks. Generally, I tend to struggle here a bit. It's just the shape of the corners is weird for me for some reason. And I also tend to get the wall down the back stretch at turn 3. But that's alright.
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
Should be some fun racing. We're going to be up on the top side, which might be tough. I just need to not hit the wall. Not too concerned about staying up in the top 4 or anything. We're going to try and finish as well as we can, though, of course. And, I don't know. Do what we can do. 4-minute warm-up after this, and then the main. So that saves a little time getting to skip the B main.
Get ready.
Well, let's do our best here.
All right, man.
See how much ground Tracy can make up. Get a fairly good start. We're going to be able to get into the bottom in front of Colton to start with here. That's good. Just 12 laps. Let's settle in and see what we got. It's a little tight through the center in this thing, but that's okay. I think the first 2 heats went caution-free as well, so let's hopefully not be the first heat with a caution. Chad looks a little loose. Let's try and wrap that white line. You can get on the apron, use that to help it turn.
We have 10 to go this time.
Try and get it down there. Chad's getting a little bit better run through the middle than I am. I'm kind of struggling to get it to turn through the center. There's the wall. So tight. Alright, settle in, see what we can do. We're not going to want to be doing that in the feature. It did not feel this tight in practice. It's significantly tighter than it felt in practice. I might have changed a couple things if it felt this bad. I don't know, the track temp might have changed. Just the rubber buildup might have done something as well. Chad is getting away, though. And we've let Colton right back to us. Tracy's already up to the top 5. Try and ease it into the corner. Use that apron. That seems to be helping a lot right there. Sort of coming back to Chad now. Can't force it out of the corner here. The corners are a lot sharper than they look, and you run out of room real fast, like I did in turn 4 that last time. Turn 4 here is one of the hardest corners for me at any track for some reason.
5 to go at the line.
5 laps to go. Keep the pressure on, Chad. See if I can get this dang thing to turn. Chad grabs the wall there. I don't think we're going to have super great speed in the feature, so I think our strategy is going to be save some tires for the first half of the race. I mean, we're going to try and do that anyway, but maybe back it off a little bit more. Try and keep it from sliding too much. It's a little bit loose on exit. I did some laps on the feature set. I think that's just the fuel loaded up in the back of the car. Chad got loose again a little bit. 2 to go. If he can keep it straight, I think he's got it. I don't think I'm going to be able to get there in time. I'm just really tight through the center. I should have gone on it a little bit earlier. There's that turn 3 wall. Watch out for him hitting the wall. Alright.
Good race.
P2, that's fine. Yeah, good race, good win, Chad.
There's the flag, man. It's over. Great job, driver.
Colton comes away with 3rd. Tracy made his way up to the top 5, just that far back. It's really hard to pass here, but he still manages to make his way up quite a bit. We pound the right front into the wall a little bit, but that's par for the course for me, at this track especially. Remember to put my race set in, as Nick just pointed out. I think we're good. We're running 18 gallons, which I think should be enough. It says 135 laps for 120. If we get a couple cautions, we'll try and save some fuel just to be safe. Should be fine, though. Let's go out here and remember what it feels like. It's been a bit since I've been in this set.
Outside. All clear, all clear.
We got Nick's dad in here, and Dan, and Bryce. 42 of Johnny I don't recognize, but it'd be fun to race. Some new people. We got James in here, Kenneth. This one's definitely got more rotation through it. That turn 3 wall, or that entry to turn 3, right down the backstretch, I always grab it. I don't know why. I'm trying to open up the entry into 3 because I really struggle with pinching it off on exit and being unable to get a good run, and I just end up dragging that wall. We're going to be able to keep this one stable underneath us. If we push it too hard throughout the whole race, I think we'll start getting unbearably loose. So we need to be careful on corner entry through the center for the first half or so. See how it works out for us. I think we'll be alright though.
Have a 12 car on the bottom.
We're just going to be in position. Try not to fall too far through the order, I think. And Trying not to run anybody over. You can get stacked up on entry pretty easily here, especially with that apron being a viable line. Can sometimes cause some problems. But hopefully we don't run anybody over or anything like that. We're only 11th in practice.
Right here.
But I wasn't really pushing it there. What were our tires? 98, 98. That's fine. We'll see if we're any good long run. I want to be trying to save. We're going to be starting 6th for the feature. Nick on pole right in front of Mitch.
That's it, go.
Tracy all the way back in 15th. It's going to be interesting to see how he makes his way up. I know he'll be at the front before this one's over. But he's sharing his set with everybody. Everyone's getting a little bit quicker with it. That's been doing some good stuff for the competition. Last week he tried saving a bit and trying something different because he normally goes all out the whole time. And we were able to stay ahead of him and hold him off. Have a good race there at the end. I'm really disappointed that my mic didn't record because that was a good race. Racing there with him and Colton. And I was thinking I might have had something for the lead, and then we got that late caution, which kind of got us jumbled back up. That was right after I had passed Colton, so I had to give it right back and then had to work to get around him again, and we just ran out of laps. But Stanton was super fast at Concord. I don't think I was going to be able to get around him anyway. That was a fun race. Disappointing that it's just game audio. But hopefully this one records the whole way. Don't see why it wouldn't. Give everyone a good luck. See if we can take this bright red Diet Dr. Pepper machine home with another decent finish. We got coming to the grid. Feature set is in. I think we're ready to go. Starting in P6, just need to be careful, not push it up here on the top side. Try and just be safe until we can get single file and ride for a bit. And I hope we got enough fuel. We should have plenty. Should have plenty. Stafford's a fun track. I wish I was better at it. It's not my best track. But that's fine. Still have a lot of fun here.
Good luck, everybody.
And Nick up on pole. I think it's his first pole.
Good luck, Frank.
His best start of the year in these. So good luck. We're coming around. Gonna get the 1 to green next time. This season in these cars has always been super great racing. Really, really good short track racing in these things. It's been a lot of fun. These are fun cars to drive. Lots of grip early on. Probably unrealistically so. But that's alright. Tires still wear on these things. You still get punished for abusing them. And you get rewarded for taking care of them. In the long races, anyway.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
We'll do what we can. Looks like we got Bryce right behind us. We got Alan to our inside. Rick is up here starting in 4th. That's cool. He's right in front of us. That's a good starting spot for him. Let's see what we can do here. Just be careful.
Alright, man. 8 cars in.
All this traffic into turn 1. Looks like I could back off and get in line, maybe.
Inside.
I don't want to push anything.
All
We can
clear,
get in
all
line
clear.
now. Whoa, contact there. Rick just came off the wall a bit
Outside.
further than I think Alan was realizing.
Stay low.
Trying to get plenty of room.
Stay low. Good job, man. You're up a bit. All clear, all clear.
For P5, Rick gets down. A little bit loose there. Oh, he gets turned. Don't think they were ready for him to get down there. maybe being a little more aggressive trying to change lanes than he needed to be. But no caution somehow. I think he spun into the grass. Looks like he got back going. Mitch is out front. Nick has slotted into second with Chad right behind him. Chad's looking really fast here today. See how he can hold on. I'm just riding right now, trying not to push anything. We're in good track position though. We got Chris coming up behind us and Dylan and Colton behind him. If they get up close to us and want to pass, I think we should probably just let them go this early. I'm trying to save my tires. I think it's 100% track, so the tire wear won't be quite as bad, but I think you're still going to want to save, and I think if I don't save with the set that I have, I'm going to be getting loose and blowing a right rear or something, so I just need to keep it underneath me for a while. Just not push it too hard. I think most everyone's not pushing it too hard right now. So not much to worry about. Oh, we'll get a caution. Let's save some fuel while we got the opportunity. Who is that? James and William.
Sorry about that.
Pit road is now open.
That'll get the field back bunched up after the contact with Rick. But it'll be single file, so we should be able to hold the bottom if we get a decent restart. We'll be doing our best here. Let's make sure. Shouldn't need fuel. We're about 20 laps good, so we should be fine. Of course, no tire changes either, so shouldn't need to pit unless we get damaged. But hopefully we get no damage. I just need to watch out for it getting loose early. If it starts getting tight, we might start trying to push it a bit. Maybe try and get it loose so we get off that right front. But I also need to try and not push up into the wall on exit.
Green next time by.
How far has Tracy made it up? He's up to 11th. We got a handful of spots. Coming to the restart here.
Get ready.
We will do what we
All
can.
right, man. Pace cars in. Green, green, green.
We get a decent start. Chris is going to look to my inside. I'm just going to leave him room.
Still there.
It's going to be sketchy though because we're going to have a bunch of cars trying to pass us now.
Clear low, clear low. Inside. Still there.
Just keep it safe.
All clear, all clear.
And get in line in front of Colton. Everybody starts pushing a little bit harder after a caution, seems like, just to get tricked into thinking since there's so many people right in front of you, you need to go. Still a long race to go, though. So I'm just content to sit here. Tracy's already up behind Colton. I think Colton is looking fine to ride behind me right now. That's not a good 1 and 2 though, apparently. We're back in 7th. What did we start? 6th? That's fine. See if we can get another top 10 in this series. Chris is going pretty hard up towards the front right now. See how much the tire fall off is for the fast guys. Chris is usually pretty dang good about saving while going fast. So he probably won't be falling off much. Tracy's gotten around Colton. See about letting him by shortly. Colton's got a big gap behind him to Bryce. I definitely feel like I could push harder and maybe get a bit closer to these guys, but I don't really want to right now. Try and preserve these tires for as long as we can without losing too much track position. What lap times are we running? 20.2s? That's pretty slow. But maybe that slow pace is good for tires. I think we'll let Tracy go by into turn 1. Let's run high for him.
Got one inside. Clear low, clear low.
Don't waste any time there. We got a big gap to Colton now. And then an even bigger gap to Bryce. Fields got spread out pretty quick. See if we have anything for the guys up ahead of us at any point in this race. They might just all be quicker. If I get to saving too much, it might start getting tight, as I was saying earlier. I hope it doesn't get too tight. But as the fuel burns off, it probably will get tighter and tighter. I think Nick is running just the Irwindale set, pretty much the same thing I am. Mine's the Concord set, but it's just the Irwindale set a little bit with a couple changes. Not much difference. So we're probably on a pretty close to identical set. I think the gear I'm running is a 5.04 or something. I was running a 486 in the heat race, but I wanted a bit of a shorter gear for the feature, so we have some acceleration as the fuel and tire burns off and the lap times get longer and such. Huge gap to Colton now. Those guys have really fallen off, or they're just saving a lot. We've kind of held steady here, maybe closed in a bit on this front line. I think Nick is still up in second. Tracy's not, or not Tracy, but Mitch is not that far ahead. We're all still running 20.2s. So if we do start to fall off, we might be falling off at the same rate as these guys and just be behind them the whole time. I'm not sure. Not sure if we're saving more than them. Chris is making a pass on Chad. Tracy just got around Dylan. I'm looking fairly okay right here. P8, that's not bad. That's probably about my average finish for this series. Had some good finishes and some not so good finishes. When I burnt up the right rear too much. No wins though. Nick was able to get that win at Lanier early on. That's the first race of the season. Somebody got loose or spun there. They're going to hold the bottom into turn 1. I think that's Rick again. I don't know if they got loose or what. He's getting lapped now though. Tracy on the inside of Allen as they catch Rick. Might be sketchy. I think Tracy just had to back up. Should be able to get around him without too much trouble.
Clear low, clear low.
Lost a little bit of time, but not much. How are we going to beat Nick? I don't know. He's looking way quick, and we are not looking that quick. I haven't started pushing yet, but I don't feel like anybody else has either. So if we... Like, if tire wear starts to come into play, I don't know if we're going to gain much. I don't know, we'll start going about lap 60, 65. See what we got for these guys, if anything. See what we got. There may be some people fall off later, but I don't know. For the little tiny amount of practice I did, like 10 laps, it did seem to be a lot of fall off when I was pushing it. I don't know, I probably shouldn't be second guessing myself. I think this will be fine. Our original strategy, just save the equipment, save the tires while we're going here. Got a 4.5 second gap to Colton. Kenneth is up behind him. See if they start catching up. Maybe they're just saving a lot. Allen just got passed by Tracy and Dylan. I got really tight right there. Nick has Chris up behind him, it looks like, and Chad right behind Chris. Chad's looking really quick. Car's still clean though, and I don't think I pushed the tires too much, so that's good. We're running 20.3s now. Not using too much wheel, it's not sliding throughout the corner. I think we're doing alright. Allen's looking a bit loose. He's grabbing that apron, getting it a bit sideways, but he's doing fine still. Tracy's getting further away from us. Dylan's up there further away as well. Coming into more lap traffic, it looks like. Ooh, we get a caution. Where was that?
Sorry about that.
Must have been Nick King. I don't know. That was a good run.
Pit road is now open.
I don't know how we are on speed. I don't know if we're going to be very good or not. Be a quick caution, that's good. That's going to get Colton back up to us, so if he was saving, he might have the opportunity to get up here and pass us now. But he might just be... We might just be quicker than he is with whatever set he's running. I think he's running Tracy's. Try and cool the tires off a little bit, see if that helps us.
We're going green next time, bye.
Run down here. And let's see how this all plays out. Still early for me wanting to start pushing. So we'll see how this goes. I think I'll still want to just be calm with it.
Green, green, green.
I'm just going to wait on Alan. I could have thrown it in on him, but no reason to do that. Right now, I don't think. Chad stuck on the outside. He's getting freight trained a little bit. I caught too much apron there and shoved the nose massively. Ooh, Alan getting loose, trying to make that pass on Chad. That whole top side can hold off the inside a little bit. Alan's not able to get that done. Nick is stuck on the outside now as Tracy gets around him, but he's got a gap behind him. He might be able to get down in front of Dylan. Looks like he was able to get down. I might need to get around Alan. No, we might be alright. Tracy's up to third already. Looks like he's going to be up there challenging Mitch pretty soon. He's got to get around Chris still. And we are still right here. Unable to get very many good runs while not pushing. Started getting a little bit loose on me there. We'll start going at lap 60 if we can. I don't know if we're going to be able to go much quicker than we're going, honestly. We'll see what we got. Nicholas is on pit road. Alan seems like he's getting a little bit loose at times, but he's not getting loose every corner. But it might just be adding up heat to the right rear every time he does it. He might eventually start getting fairly loose on him. We're still running 20.2s. I was up in the 20.3s for a while. Running a bit quicker than I was that first run, or that last run anyway. That time I got a bit loose as I was straddling the apron. Chad has a big gap behind him to Allen. We would like to close that up. I don't know if we could. Colton's 0.6 back. We might need to start pushing soon. But can we? Can I go any faster than I'm going? Maybe. Big tight. Right there. How am I going to set up a pass too, is the question. Let's see if we can get this pass made. Let's try and push and get this pass made. I don't know if we'll be able to. Colton's coming up now. I think we're a little bit better in 3 and 4 than he is. Talking about Allen. We showed the nose. We got underneath them. Try and power off. He just has to back off with the lap car. Timed that pretty well there. I think Colton got underneath Allen as well. Now we can save a bit again, calm the tires down while we try and catch back up to Chad. Glad we were able to get that done. Still running about the same lap times though. Oh, there's my fastest lap of the race at 20.1. I think that's the first time we've been sub 2. But not really catching up to Chad. Allen has held off Colton. Back behind me, they're single file now. Getting loose. Oh, Chad's big loose into the corner there. He might be starting to get loose. I need to not overdrive it like that. He looks to be getting looser and looser. Might be that time of the race. That was a huge tight moment. Just now to halfway. Yeah, Chad looks pretty loose right now. I am not feeling very loose, which might be good. Watch out for that wall. We've caught him now. We'll be able to set up a pass. Maybe. Look to his inside here. We don't have the nose though. Maybe force him to overdrive it. But he does a good job. I'm still feeling pretty stable though. Try and set up a pass. Oh, I didn't need that. Need to get this run into the green or to the end. We were going forward there, I felt like. Must have been a big wreck. Dang it. I was going to pass Chad. It's alright, that gets his gap closed back up to Dylan and Nick.
Pit road is now open.
There, you were looking pretty loose there.
When you're upside down, does that make you loose?
Probably. That stinks for Alan if he was upside down there. Alright, Alan is behind us now. Colton's still behind him. Chad, I think, is starting to fall off a bit. So if we could get a good restart, maybe get underneath him before turn 1, maybe we can make that pass. Try and start moving forward a bit. Maybe. I was feeling really quick there right before the caution came out. I felt like we were going to get Chad in the next few laps or so. But getting bunched up with the leaders again might be a good thing. Hopefully we can pull away from Alan and Colton again. That was a big gap that was built up when they were racing side by side. So that got closed back up, but I think we're still going to be okay on pace with them.
Alright, man. Pace cars in.
Can't see the leader, though. I'm assuming we're just going on green. He's going now.
Flag, green flag.
We don't get the restart we need to get underneath them. At least immediately. Huge run through 1 and 2 for us. I'm gonna go for it.
Got one outside.
Trying to wrap it around the apron. We're able to get it done.
Clear, all clear.
He was pretty nice to me there. So thank you. It is just about go time now, though. Mitch has a huge lead on Tracy right now. New fastest lap of the race at 20.0. It's going to get loose on me. Chris might be falling back now. Or he's just trapped on that outside. Can I get close enough to take advantage? I don't know.
Outside. You're clear high. Clear high.
He tried to sneak in there, but we were able to use our run to get off the corner. We got to try and take it.
Still there. Still there.
Might be hard, though.
Still there. Towards the line.
Whew.
You're clear high.
Able to get that done. He tried to get it closed, but I just had so much momentum I was able to get it down in there. We had to go while we had the opportunity. He might be quicker than us, but we need the positions. We got to catch up to Nick. Oh, Dylan going up. I thought he might get the wall there. Try and get good exits. We're close to being able to get a run on them. Don't run into them though. Oh, we're so close. Just not quite there. Whew.
Outside.
We're there now.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side. You're clear
Get
high.
that done. Get off the corner. Try and catch up to Nick now. Let's go fill up his rear view mirror if we can. We got Chris still very fast behind us though.
Four.
not falling off too much. We're a little bit better on exit than he is, though. We're catching up. We might be using up too much tire too early, though. But maybe they've used up more, I don't know. Haven't felt good the last couple corners. It's getting tight through the center again. I'm getting okay exits. Can't stop getting that stupid wall. Chris is right behind me now. That felt like a good run through 1 and 2. Trying to back it up. That was a terrible 3 and 4, though. Use that apron to get it to turn on entry, but then I slide up off the apron and it gets tight again. Oh, Chris got big loose into the corner. He a little bit hot on entry. He's got a big gap behind him. I just realized. I thought there were still people lined up. We're coming, slowly but surely. Slowly but surely we're going up there. It's going to be real tough to make that pass, though. And we're getting loose now. Still got lots of time left, just need to be careful. Let them come to me, I don't need to push it real hard. We are getting loose off the corner now, though. This might be bad. We might start losing it. Chris is coming back. He's making it back up slowly as well. Can we start challenging Nick before he gets here, though? That will be the tough thing. Mitch is starting to pull away from Tracy now. Nick might be able to make a move on Tracy. He's going to want to try and do that before we get to him. Still feels alright. Tracy got big loose right there. That's going to get Nick to his inside. Tracy looks like he's getting really loose, actually.
Outside. You're clear high, clear high.
We got by him quickly. That's not what Nick wanted to see. Ooh, I have no idea how we're going to be able to make this pass. Oh my gosh, right front already? What are you talking about? Am I going to blow a right front? Doesn't feel that tight. There's a lot of laps to go. We should be fine still, but that's not a good sign. Seems very early to be getting that. I didn't think I was pushing it for that long. We're right behind him.
Go back, Chris.
Outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
See if we can do something. We threw it in.
Stay low. Good job, the next car is leader.
That was kind of a fake out.
All clear, all
I wasn't really expecting to be able to get to his inside there, but we got it, and it worked.
clear. You're in second.
Are we going to have anything for Mitch? Probably not. Need to try and pull away from Nick, get this right front back under control. Lap traffic is going to come into play. Might slow Mitch down a bit. Now Nick's got Chris right behind him. Tracy's gotten loose and fell off, I think. Chad, I think, has gotten loose and fallen off. I'm starting to get tight. That right front is gone. Just hopefully it stays on enough that we can get it to the end without just having absolutely no turn. Mitch gets through 42 car pretty easily. Mitch, I think, is still pulling away a bit. I don't think we're going to be able to get him.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you,
Lap
sir.
cars are going to be dangerous here.
Yeah, but
Just had to slam on the brakes.
All clear, all clear. Outside.
Gotta somehow find a way to get around these guys.
Lap down. Stay low. All right, man. 20 to go. Go get him. You're clear high. Clear high.
Mitch was able to get through him way better than I have been able to. He's just pulling away.
Outside. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. All clear, all clear.
That was unfortunate. I don't think Mitch is going to be falling off. And even if he was, I don't think he'd be falling off more than we've been. We got slowed down really bad by those lap cars, though. But I don't think we're going to have anything for Mitch anyway, though we seem to be clawing back a little bit. Not much. Don't have quite enough speed to get to Mitch. We're just holding steady with him. He's got some lap cars. It's starting to get real tight. Real tight. That's the right front being gone. Oh!
Car ahead. Go high.
Somebody spun there. James. That slowed him down.
You got one outside. You're clear high.
That slowed him down. No caution for that. But I don't think we're still going to be quick enough. But we are much closer now. It's just too tight through the center now. I wore this right front out. He's just too fast. Our right front's gone. Ah! We still got 15 to go. I can't be dying here. We could lose some spots still. More lap traffic though. If we get a restart, I think we are toast. I think people behind us are going to have more tire than we have at this point. I know we've been pulling away, but that's been lap traffic and they've been racing. Chris has gotten around Nick. Definitely don't want to see a caution. That would get us closer to Mitch, but it looks like Mitch is just faster than us right now. And the caution's not going to change that, but it is going to get Chris, who's probably also faster than us, right behind us, and it's going to be very tough to hold anybody off.
That car is a lap down.
Yeah, Mitch has pulled back away. He's just too fast.
Outside.
Thank you for staying out of the way. Allen has fallen off. He's back in 15th now. A lap down.
That car is a lap down.
Ah, Mitch, why do you have to be so fast?
Outside. Go there. Look line. You're clear high. Clear high.
Allen stays high, thank you.
Go by me. Oh yeah, I'm on the brink of blowing this tire. Just gotta get what I can get.
He's just pulling away from us now.
Sorry to whoever's on this stuff this week. I messed up bad.
Tracy's set just got too loose on some people, it looks like, including Tracy.
Car down low.
Oh, no caution, please. He's spun into the gravel. He's going to slide back up on track, maybe. Don't want to see a caution. We might still be... Oh, Colton's up in third now. He's doing great. He's made his way back up. My right front is gone, though. I cannot have those guys get back behind me. Oh, yeah, it's gone now. We're done. We got to get this thing to the finish. Please, no caution. 5 to go. Oh, my.
Lap down. Go high.
People are falling apart here, including me.
Clear, all clear. That car is a lap down.
Mitch is almost lapped up to 13th. He's got way better tires than I do. Luckily now, if we get a black flag for the right front blowing, we should be able to complete it on track without getting disqualified. The race is almost over, but a caution could still throw a wrench in this. Caution laps don't count, so we will have to do a restart no matter what, unless we get to the white flag and there is no cautions.
White flag. One more lap to go.
Mitch can coast around now and be fine. I don't know what lane we're going here.
Clear low. Clear low.
Mitch coming around turn 4 is going to get the win. You're too fast. Good win.
There's the flag.
Great,
man.
good win.
It's over.
Hey, we got second.
I've never been struggling so bad at the end.
We got second. Colton gets third with a great run. Where did Nick fall to? Nick falls back to, I don't know. He got out of the car. Sixth. So he was falling off. Whew! 2023. We had a little right front left. Not much. We had not much of either tire left. Oh.
That was awesome, guys.
Whew. Colton hung on to it. He was 52.31 on Tracy's set. Did Mitch post his tires? What were his dang tires? I don't know. But he gets the win. Well deserved. We come up to second. I can be happy with that. For sure. Great race and great track. That's right. That was a very fun race. And we were able to pass Nick. Yeah, Colton did good on his setup. Just had to save that right rear, I guess. It's very right rear dominant. He blew it. Dylan blew his right rear. Frank blew his right front. Dan had his right rear gone. James had his right rear gone. People were starting to get loose there. That's what I was worried about if I started pushing real bad. But 2023, we just wore that right front out so much that we didn't have a chance to get on the right rear. And I think that really played into our favor. Mitch, 34-34. Yeah, we were never going to catch him. He was doing a great job. Take a look at the cautions. We had one on lap 7. Whew. They really wanted to have a caution there at the end. I'm glad they didn't. Whoops. That could have thrown a wrench in our finish. First up, James taps into the back of the 117 car, William. And then Alex, as they're making contact, he just can't react in time, gets in the back of James. That sends them back into the grass. And that's the first caution. And then we had a good run to lap 39. Nick King gets into the side of Kenneth, and he spins and gets clipped there. Everyone else is able to get around him. He just got in a little too hot, got in the side of him, and that spins him out. And now his toe link or something's broken. He's crab walking that thing. Just going to reset. What a fun race. I'm glad we were able to move up so much. Our fastest lap wasn't until lap 68 when we started pushing. James just getting loose on that. And gets T-boned by Kenneth. His right rear was going away, and Kenneth got a big hit right there. Just nowhere for him to go. Great racing with Colton. He was hanging back early, saving his tires, and it really paid off. He was able to get up to third. I think he was quicker than us at the end. He just ran out of laps, and we were just so far out ahead already. If he had gotten a caution, he might have had a chance to get around us, I think. That was that caution. I'm not going to look at the wall taps. We can look at us trying to get around Chris here. Chris stuck on the outside after Nick passed him. Dylan's getting around him, and then he's hitting the brakes here to try and get underneath, or trying to get to the low line so he's not trapped up there anymore. But I have so much momentum, I can just turn it down and get to his inside. Then I can be able to hold it and pass him. Even though he was just a bit quicker than us, I think, and we were able to keep it. So really good racing there with him. That was fun. Then we go green to the end from there, huh? Okay. All the way from 67 to 120. That's pretty good. Pretty fun run. Then we had some contact late throughout that run. People were getting loose. Chad is just getting on that right rear. He was getting loose before we even passed him early in the first run. He was starting to get really loose on that right rear. I think a lot of people were. I was one of the few that were getting tight. I don't think there's going to be much else except people spinning. Maybe some wall contacts. Nothing we need to bother with, I don't think. But we come away with a P2. I will take that. We gained some more points on Nick. We might actually have passed him. Let me take a look. Is it open? Is the results posted? Let me see. Let me switch this to what do I want to switch this to? This? Let's look. Did I pass Nick? Oh, I did. I moved up into second, right behind Tracy. Tracy's got 3 wins. I got no wins, but my average finish is 6th. Same with Nick. But Nick's got a win. We're ahead of him by 2 points. So that's awesome. Let's take a look at the results here. We got 1 race left. P2. 20.0 is our fastest lap. Who had the fastest? Probably Tracy, right? No, he ran a 20.0 too. We had a faster lap than Tracy did. Mitch actually gets the fastest lap, a 19.9 it looks like. Mitch was the class of the field. He definitely had this one won. Saved his tires and everything. Nick led only 1 lap right at the beginning. But that was fun. We got a good finish, thankfully. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that. So thanks for watching.